let's get right into it. Today, we are tackling one of the biggest, most fundamental ideas in all of blockchain, immutability. And you're going to love this because, believe it or not, the key to understanding this whole thing is a story about a really, really bad breakup. Yeah, you heard me right. And why are we starting there? Well, because sometimes the best way to wrap your head around a powerful, potentially world-changing technology is to start with something superhuman, a little bit messy, and honestly, pretty unforgettable. So I want you to picture this, okay? You're complaining to your friend, laying out the whole classic, modern-day digital breakup. Every text, every photo, every digital trace of the relationship, poof, wiped from existence like it never even happened. We've all been there, or at least we know someone who has, right? And your friend, they're trying their best to comfort you. They say something that sounds super logical. Man, that's rough, but hey, look on the bright side. At least it's not permanently carved into a global, unchangeable database. Small victories. But then comes the twist. You stop. You get this little smirk on your face because, well, there's a tiny detail they're not quite getting. And boom, there it is, the punchline. Those wedding vows, yeah, they were minted as an NFT, a non-fungible token, and now they are a permanent fixture on the blockchain. You can get a divorce from a person, sure, but there's no divorcing the ledger. And you can just imagine the look on your friend's face, right? The gears are grinding, maybe a little smoke is coming out of their ears as they try to process this. This deeply personal, painful breakup is now a public, verifiable, and permanent piece of data. I mean, the implications are just nuts. And that final sarcastic comment is the perfect bridge, because that one little joke in all of its dark humor perfectly sums up everything we're talking about today. Immutable, time-stamped, and forever. So let's use that hilarious, maybe a little tragic story as our launchpad. It's the perfect way to really get our heads around one of blockchain's most powerful features. So let's actually define it. What does immutable really mean? Okay, so here's the simple version. Immutability just means it can't be changed. Ever. It's basically digital concrete. Once data, whether it's a financial transaction, a legal contract, or, even those awkward NFT wedding vows, is written to the blockchain, it is there for good. It can't be edited, it can't be deleted, it can't be censored. Period. Now, this is super important, so listen up. A lot of people hear this and think, wow, that sounds like a flaw, right? But it's not. It's the whole point. It's the feature. It's how you build a system based on pure trust, without needing a bank or a government or any other middleman to tell you what's real. The code itself is the proof. And this brings us to probably the biggest takeaway of this whole thing. It's all about flipping the script on how we think about digital permanence. We need to stop seeing it as a weakness and start seeing it for what it truly is, a major strength. I mean, just look at the contrast. Our normal digital life is, well, it's kind of flimsy. Things can be deleted by an angry ex, altered by a hacker, censored by a big tech platform. But on the blockchain, it's a whole different ballgame. We're talking permanent, tamper-proof, and totally transparent. So what does all that actually get you? Well, in a word, it's freedom from revisionism. It means nobody, and I mean nobody, can just go back and rewrite the past to suit them. A government can't just digitally erase your property deed. A company can't just revoke your credentials. On the blockchain, what happened, happened. And this is that mental flip I was talking about. Our first instinct is fear, right? Oh no, what if I screw up and it's there forever? But think about it from the other side. When we're talking about things that really matter, like your rights, your property, your identity, that permanence becomes your greatest protection. It's a shield. It guarantees that the truth can't just be wiped away because someone feels like it. Okay, so this is obviously a super powerful tool, which means, with great power comes great responsibility. You got to be smart about how you use it. So how do you decide what belongs on an immutable ledger and what doesn't? Well, I've got a really simple rule of thumb for you. Before you put anything on chain, just ask yourself one simple question. Do I want this to exist forever, publicly? If the answer for something like a property deed, a university diploma, or a legal contract is a big yes, then blockchain is the perfect tool. But if the answer is no, like for an angry breakup letter or, those cringy vows, maybe think twice before carving those into digital stone for all of eternity. So look how far we've come. We started with a messy breakup, and now we're talking about the very foundation of digital truth. It's pretty cool, right? To wrap this all up, I want to leave you with one final question to really let this sink in. And I mean, really think about this for a second. What if the core facts of your life, your diploma, the deed to your house, major contracts, were all secured on a permanent, tamper-proof ledger that you controlled? How would that change how secure you feel in the world? And on the flip side, how would it change your sense of responsibility for the digital footprint you create? That tension right there, that's the profound shift that immutability truly offers.